You must have been pleased with your team's start. From the first quarter, they really jumped on the team and never gave them any life after that first 5 minutes or so.
And we talked a bit about before the game of level of urgency that you need to have this type of the game. I thought at the beginning of game, like defense was solid, but even more impressive was our ball movement. I'm glad that we ended up the game with 34 assists that carried out throughout the whole game. But I'll tell you what, that's a tough team to play against. That's a tough team. They just continue coming at you, and with that type of pace that they're playing, they're like constantly there, and our goal was try to approach every quarter with 0-0 mentality and to win it. Fourth quarter started with 0-7 run for them, and we still found a way to win that quarter there as well. So congratulations to my players. Glory to God. Amazing game for us.
In that first 5 minutes, I think Colin had a couple of layups, a block shot, an assist, a corner, but 3 right in front of your bench. Are you sort of like finding more things he can do as the season advances?
For sure. I mean, I think a common mistake is when player comes in, you already have idea what he has to be. And sometimes, like we as coaches, just try to box them in, and obviously there is a role and there is stuff that you got to do, there is stuff that you got to learn, and we're constantly learning about Colin and what he can do, what he's learning, how he's picking up on things, and it's really impressive, his development and opportunity that he's taking on right now. He's doing impressive things for us.
Nice luxury as a coach to have a player like that where you don't necessarily have to draw plays for him. He just finds a way to make an impact on the game on both ends of the floor.
I mean, it would be a little bit too much if I drawing a place for my rookie in year one. Like, he's got to earn that right. I got Brendan Ingram and Scotty Barnes and RJ Barrett. I got enough players to draw. Emmanuel quickly level players to draw plays for. But he's doing a really good job playing off of his teammates. He's really learning how to play around the rim, how to play in the dunker spots, how to operate there, how to finish, and he's doing a really good job with that. But his stuff that he did that impressed me tonight was 3 blocks and 3 steals, and his intensity on defensive end and rebounding. I thought that he was outstanding on that part of the floor.
Darko, I mean, how do you assess a player like that? I mean, in the sense that he does seem to have a knack to get his hands on a ball, or seems to have a lot of patience when he catches it in some tight areas. And these, I mean, I know you're a great coach, but I mean, these don't seem to be things that can easily be taught.
I mean, he has great hands, no doubt about that. That's something that God gave him, and that has nothing to do with me or coaching or anything else. He has a really good feel. As coaches, we're just trying to learn who he is as a player, and like really to mold him and to come up with a plan that's gonna help him, to create a vision for him. And right now, he's giving us some clues where this can go, and now our job is to have a clear vision for him and a good plan for him to develop that into a player that we want to see in the next 4 or 5 years.
Sandro's in a bit of a shooting slump, but he had made a couple plays in transition, a couple times where he put the ball on the floor and attacked the closeout. Does that just speak to like how full his toolbox is as an offensive player, where one thing's not working, you can just go to the next thing?
I don't think that he's in a shooting slump whatsoever. I think that he's getting great looks. I think that he's taking good shots. He's not forcing anything. We have utmost confidence in him and shots that he's taking. But we talked about that, like that he's not just shooter. Like he can bring so much more to the team, and his ability to play make and put the ball on the floor and create in a short roll there, I think it's very valuable for us. So another good game from him. He ended up game with also 6 rebounds, 3 assists. So he continues to play well.
I feel like the last week or so, Grady's done some things that can be built upon going forward.
Absolutely. I think that Grady's playing great. Grady, earlier he was, missing open shots, and he's a shooter. He needs to take those shots. He's now making shots, but also defensively, I think he's doing a really good job. Again, tonight, he had his hands and deflections and just putting himself in the right positions to make right plays. I'm really proud of the work that he's putting in and how he's performing right now.
You guys have worked on the mantra, 1% better every single day, and you're now 7 games above 500. And I know expectations don't necessarily change for you guys, but do the conversations in the locker room about making it to the playoffs, do those change?
Zero. We had zero conversations about playoffs. We got zero conversations about standings. We got zero conversations. I don't know where we're in the standings, to be honest with you. I did not look into our standings one time. And since I'm not on social media, I really don't know. Are we second or ninth? I got no clue, and I don't care.
I guess the question is, how does that help?
So what is the question?
How does that help you guys, the fact that you guys are staying even-keeled in these moments?
I mean, it's just like focusing one game at a time. We don't control what's going to happen over a stretch of next 10 games and whatnot. And earlier in the season, when we started the season really well, we did not control injuries that happened to several very important players for us. We just got to look at a task that's at hand and focus on that, and to every single game to have 0-0 mentality.
Ingram's defense is visibly better throughout the season.
Who's that?
Ingram.
Yeah.
In your opinion, is that him just buying into your system, or can you see him getting the skills developing throughout the season?
Well, I think with Brandon Ingram, everything started in the summer league. I think when he saw our summer league team play and how they're aggressive, I think he was like, whoa. He was a little bit impressed there, and he took it very seriously that he needs to step up on that side of the floor. What I can tell about Brandon Ingram, he's absolute team guy, and he's absolute winner. All he wants to do, he wants to win. And if that demands to step on defensive end, he's not shying away from there. He's going to guard any matchup we throw at him, and he's helping us with the rebounding and blocking shots, and he's doing outstanding job for us with defensively, and with that, we want him to get 1% better for the next game.
What did you make of Emmanuel Quickly's game tonight? It felt like he maybe had a stronger first half than he did second.
Well, if he would have every part of the game to play perfect, he would be MVP of the league. I think that he did a great job. I think he was good for us in the first half. A couple of decisions there in the second half that probably I had to do a better job of helping him in those situations. But overall, I thought that he played a good game for us today.